All right, here we go. So before we start, I want to show you some slides. All right, here we go. So what are the common designs of the kitchen? And here, the first one is the one line. So you can see all the cabinets are on one side of the wall. And different from the custom furniture, different from the loose furniture. For the custom furniture, we will have several different types. Like here, from this picture, you can see some base cabinets, which are these ones, and some tall cabinets on the left side. And for those ones on the walls, they are called the wall cabinets, right? And so not like a, how do we say, not like a loose furniture. These ones, they have different unit, and you will use the unit to combine into the design you want. So that's why we call them custom furniture. And maybe you will also do different quotations so that you can sign them to the factory to have them to help you to manufacture. Right, so that is the first one. And the second one is also a very popular design. It's called L-shaped kitchen. So actually in my house, I have the L-shaped kitchen. So for this design, for this type of design, I think how to deal with the corner. So that is the main problem, right? So in Coohom Public Library, you can also find some of the corner cabinets for the base one or for the wall ones that you can use. So later I will show you how to find them, right? So that is for the corner. And then we have the U-shaped. This is most time for the big kitchens. So if you have a very spacious kitchen and you want to get more cabinets, so you can choose the L-shaped kitchen, and you will find the cabinets on the three sides of the kitchen, three sides. So similar to the L-shaped kitchen, they also need to deal with the corner, right? The corner part, right? So no matter what kind of kitchen you have, an L-shaped or U-shaped or even one line, and there is a more and more popular style called the kitchen island in the middle. So I think originally this is from the American, it's like an American style with the island. But nowadays you will find more and more people with this island inside of the kitchen. So we will also introduce how to make the island design, okay? So that is the popular styles. And now let's go to our Coohom tool. So here I have a house, I have a room of the kitchen already done. And you can see the basic construction with the floor, with the wall, and I even put some downlights on the ceiling, okay? And for this part, it will be exactly the same like what you did with the floor planner. But if you want to add some custom furniture, we actually need to go to here. So you can find the advanced tool, and we have kitchen and bath. So this is the entrance where you can do the custom furniture design for the kitchen and bath, not from the floor planner, but from the advanced tool, kitchen and bath. So let's take a look. Here we go. So you can find the public catalog, and here we have different categories. You will be able to find all the necessary units you need. And you can also upload your own ones, your own furniture unit or your textures to the enterprise catalog. So that depends. First, let me show you the public catalog. Okay, so here you can find the base cabinets, which are the ones you used on the floor, right? And here you can find some basic ones like with the doors, single door or double door. And also we have with drawers, with different numbers of drawers, and with a sink. So, you know, some of the cabinets you can find a sink on top of it. But here we have only 4 different styles. So what if you want the style of the cabinets is not here? What can you do? So actually you can go to other categories. For example, if I want maybe this one. So I want a sink on this style of the cabinet, but I cannot find from here, right? So you can just directly choose this one, drag and drop it. Sorry. So you can drag and drop it into the project. Here it is. I will move it here. Let me change to the 3D view. You can see better. So you will first choose the style you want, and then you can go to here. We have the generate button. Click generate and then go to sink. So here you can choose a sink style. Maybe this one. I think I stuck. 1 second. Where is it? Okay, here it is. We chose the style, and you can click generate. And then finish. Okay, I think 1 second, let me refresh it. I think there's something wrong with it.
Hey Siri, refresh. Hey Siri,
Let's go one more time. So we will go
restart
to
the phone.
kitchen and bath.
I can't do that here.
Okay, here we go. And then you can click on the cabinet. And here we go to generate sink. And you will choose the sink style. Okay, this one. And then you can add a tab if you want. You can also choose a style, this one. And then we can go roll down and generate. Here we go. So now you see we have this style of the cabinet with the sink on top of it. So you don't need to actually go to the with sink. You don't need to actually go to this category to find the one. You can choose any type of the and then generate the sink and the tap later. For the stove, it's the same. So you can choose any style as you want and then generate the stove later. Because here, not only you can find the sink, you can also find stove, right? So that is the one. And also we have some functional cabinets. So these ones are not like with doors or with the drawers. So they are actually the pull-out ones. So if I give you one example, you will see the difference. So let's put one here, and I will put another with drawers. Okay, so now we have with doors, and the pull-out ones. I will open the doors, and you can see the difference from the inside. So we'll go to toolkit here, and then open doors. You see, these are the differences. Okay, from here. So you can see how it looks like inside of it. Okay, and then let's close the doors. Okay. All right, what's next? We also have some with appliance, cabinets with appliance. So if you have a dishwasher or if you have a microwave oven inside of the cabinets, I see most of the guys when you are doing the design, they will first choose a cabinet and then delete the doors and then try to move the appliance inside of the cabinet. You can do that, but it's quite a little bit complicated actually, because you need to be very careful about the position and try to move it a little bit and a little bit forward inside of the cabinet. So that will take you a very long time. My suggestion is that you can just choose its appliance, the cabinet with appliance. And later, you can replace the appliance inside, okay? So for this one, we can double click. You will be selected the appliance in the middle. Or you can go from here. Now I select the whole thing, right? I only want to select the appliance. So you can go here. We have select furniture, means you select the whole thing. You can also choose select part. Then we can choose this one. Or you can just double click, right? So it's selected. And then we can go to style. Here, you will be able to replace it with a different appliance. Maybe this one. Okay, the size is exceeded. So you, for this one, you can see the size is bigger. The size is bigger, right? The depth, the height, or the width. So if you want to replace with something like this, you have to first change the size of the cabinet. First, you can drag it bigger, and then you can replace it. Let me try. Where is one? This one. Still no. Okay. Let me change it bigger. Right, like this. Maybe now it's fine. Yeah, this one, right? Okay. I don't think I can get it, but anyway, this is how you do it. You can double click and then try to replace it with another one. In the public library. Yeah, but what's the problem? Okay. See, now it's replaced, right? And then you can just change the size to make it bigger than the one, because you clearly can see now the appliance inside is too big, right? So you can change the size of it right here, the width, the depth, and the height. Okay. All right. So this is for with appliance, and let's continue. We also have some open cabinets like these ones without the door panels. And here are the cabinets I'm talking about. So if you want to make an L-shaped or U-shaped kitchen, you can use these ones. For example, this one. Yeah. And this style, like a pentagon or a diamond style. Oh, this one. And I think we have some chamfer cabinets as well. So they are also for the corner. If you have a pipe or a column inside of the kitchen, so you can use this one. So they will have a cut here, and you can even adjust the size of it to accommodate to the things you have, right? All right, and let's see what is next. Except the basic cabinet, you can also find some wall cabinets. So they are clearly you can put them on the wall, right? So you will find the different styles, even some crafted one like these. for the corner as well. Okay, and we have some tall cabinets. Yeah, these ones. And some semi-tall cabinets. So the only difference between tall and semi-tall cabinets are the size of the height. So for the semi-tall, you can see the height are normally 13 to 1500. But for the tall cabinets, I think most of them are over 2000. Oh, no, around 1500 or over 2000, right? So they have size limits. Okay. And then you will find some tabletop cabinets, these ones, some kitchen appliances, like the oven, the refrigerator, or whatever. And if you want to make some bathroom design, you can also find the bathroom units from here. Okay, so these ones. And some auxiliaries as well. So for the auxiliaries, most popular used ones are the end panels. So I will give you a demonstration about how to use these two. For the fitters, okay, most of the time you will find maybe there is a little space between the cabinets and the wall. Or sometimes the designer will leave a space on purpose because the wall may be not always straight or not even on the surface. So we prefer in order not to let the cabinets leave a space. So they will use the filler to cover it, right? So that is for the filler. And also for the end panel, that is also something we usually use. The end panel, you will be applying it to the left or the right side of the cabinets. So like the one we have in the picture. Okay, so here, like these ones, right? So you can apply them to here, the left side of the cabinets. Sometimes it's not against the wall, it will be exposed to outside. Or like this one here. So if you want a style, like here, the frame, if you want a style on the side, you will be needing an end panel. So for this one, let me give you one example. How about, let me drag this one to the middle so you can see better, okay? Here we go. If I change the style of it, let me change the door style. Like this one with a frame. Okay, so what if I want the left and the right side also with the frame? So now you cannot change it. For the cactus style, we don't have the frame option. So you can only apply a end panel to help you. So this is the base cabinet on the left. Okay. Okay. So I will choose this one. Oh, the matter with it. Okay. I think I will need to adjust the size of it. $550, right? Okay, now it's applied to the left side, right? Okay. So now when you click on it, I can change the style. So here you will be able to find the exactly same style, like the one we chose just now, frame. This one, right? Or you can just use the, here we have the style brush, or you can just use the style brush to give it to the same style. But on this side, without the end panel, it won't be applied to it. See? Right? So end panel can help you to get the same style of the door, the front door part. Okay, so that is the end panel. Let me see if we have any more things that we need to show you. No? And you can also add some decorations when you finish the design to make it lively, more like a kitchen, right? Okay, so I think this is the introduction of the public catalog. And later I will show you, let me clear these ones. Okay, so now I will show you one example. Okay, so here is a design I made before, and we will use this rendering as an example. So we will try to recreate a kitchen like this, exactly the same one like this, okay? So first, let's take a look. There are some base cabinets. It's an L-shaped kitchen with an island, right? So there are some base cabinets, tall cabinets, and also 2 wall cabinets. All right. And what are the main steps to create a kitchen like this? The first step, we need to get the general layout and the size of the furniture. So in the real situation, you will need to go to the customer's house, try to measure the size of the kitchen and talk with the customer how they want the kitchen to be done, right? But here we already get the picture, all the construction drawing, and so we will know the layout of each of the layout of the cabinets or each of the style, right? And that is first one. So step 2, just based on the layout, and you can choose the cabinets you want, drag and drop them to the position you like, right? And number 3, we will generate some necessary stuff like the stove, the sink, the foot line, the countertop, or the cromwells if needed, right? That is number 3. And number 4, we will try to change the whole style of the kitchen, like the material, all the door panels, what style you want, with a frame, without frame, with the knobs, or without the knobs. Right? And then we can also choose the style for the drawers, if there are any drawers. And the last one, we will add the decorations. Okay, so now we will follow the steps one by one, and we will try to recreate the kitchen. Okay, so let me take a screenshot. All right, so you will take one more look at the picture and remember the basic layout, and then we will create it together. So let's go back to our 2. Okay, so for this one, I think you can use the 2D view or the 3D view. That really depends which one you think is better for you. So for me, I always use a 2D view. Okay, so 2D view is better for me to adjust the position of each of the cabinets. Okay, so first let's go to the public. We'll find some corner cabinets. So to fix the corner first. Corner cabinets here. This is the right corner, right? Right corner. So I will put it here. Okay, right here. Okay, you can change the size if you want. Just click on the cabinet. Here we have the width, depth, or the height. You can change. But today we will just use the default one. So I will leave it just like this, okay? So the first corner cabinet is done. And on this side, I think there are two cabinets with drawers, right? So let's find with drawers. Two drawers, right? This one. So you drag and drop it. And we can make another duplicate. So click on it, make a duplicate. Right? You see the 3D view? Now on this side is done. And then we will focus on the other side. I think there is with door, the single door like this one, right? So I will drag and drop it here. And why do we use the corner cabinet? So if I zoom in, you will see here, the corner cabinet, there is a filler already applied to it. So when you want to open the doors on both sides, there is a space for you. Okay, so this space helps you to open the doors on both of the sides. Right, you see, here is the filler. So you don't have to apply the filler by yourself. The corner cabinet already gives you a filler. Okay, and then what's next? With appliance, double door, and single door, right? So let's choose with appliance. Okay, drag and drop it. And then we will find double door, this one. And another single door, this one. Okay, so now we finish the base cabinets on both sides. The space left here, we will put two tall cabinets. One is a single door, one is a double door. Okay, tall cabinets. One single door, this one. Right here. Okay, and then you can adjust the size of it. Height, let's put it to okay, here it is, right? And we have a 1,232 space left. So let me put a double door cabinet. So you see the system already gave it exactly the space we left here. So it changed the size of it. But if you don't want this size, it's also fine. We can, let's get it 1,200. So we will leave a 32 space. You see, 32. So for this 32 space is where you can find a filler to cover the space between the cabinets and the wall. So let's go to the auxiliaries, tall filler. This is for the right side, okay? Right there. All right, so we will adjust the size of it. Okay, select it. Okay, it's too small. I will zoom in to select it. Right there. Oh, I just click on something, sorry. 1 second. So let's select it and we will change the size. You see, because it's the tall one, so we will take exactly the same height as the cabinet, 2,000, right? So now let's see the 3D view. Okay. And we will check You go here, you can clearly see the filler right there. Okay. All right. So now we finish this one, and next we'll put two island in the middle. So for the island, you can also use the base cabinet to help you. So we will go back. Base cabinet with doors. So we'll choose two with doors. This one. To use it as a cabinet. Okay. This one was the 200, 1,000. And then we make a duplicate. So now we have the island, right? But the problem is for the island, most of the time you will see both sides are with the doors, right? Both sides are with the doors. Sometimes it's even fake doors, but still it's not like this, right? So we will apply a door panel, but okay, let's see. If I go to parts, door panels, okay. So you cannot actually apply the door panel directly, you see? It won't go on it, right? So how can I apply the door panels on the back? You need to go here. We have another one called Design the Internal Zone. So click on Design the Internal Zone, select the cabinet, and here from the rotate, front, left, top, now it's back. So click the back, you see the whole size will turn into light blue. That means you are successfully selected. And now apply a door panel. You see, now the door panel just go back at the back, right? But from the front part, you see there are two doors. So this one we can also here divide it into two doors. Two. Finish. And for the other one, it's the same. So we will do it one more time. First, you will choose Design Internal Zone and select it. Select the back. Choose a door panel. Apply on it. And then divide the door panel to two. Okay, finish. You don't need to worry the style of the door panels because later we will change them all together. Okay, so now we finished the island. The last step, we will put some wall cabinets. So for the wall cabinets, we will use this 3D view so you can see better. Let's go to wall cabinets. Okay, I will choose this one, okay, because we can change the style later. So you put it here, and you can also adjust the size or the position of it. If you want them to be exactly the same height with the other ones, with these ones, so you see it's 700 to top, right? 700 to top. So this one we can also change it to 700 to the ceiling. Okay, so now they are on the same level. Okay, same level. And then I can make a duplicate. Now we have the two wall cabinets done. Okay, all right. So now I think the general layout is finished. Next step, let's generate step number 3. So let's generate some basic stuff. So first click on here. I want to generate a sink. So click on the cabinet, go to generate sink. And we have already chose the sink style and the type. So we can just click generate. Finish. Okay, here is the sink, right? And next one, let's see. On this side, let's generate a stove. So click on it, generate stove. Here you can choose the stove style. Maybe this one. If you want the chimney hood, you can also get one here. And then we can generate. Finish. Okay, but you see, they're too close to the wall, right? They're too close to the wall. So I will select it and then I can move it a little bit this way here, okay? And then you can move the chimney hood as well. But if you just move like this, you will find it's very hard for you to put them on the same line, right? So how can we do that? First, first select the stove. So for the stove, I think is the perfect size, the perfect position. I just want to leave it there. So I will keep it still and select the stove first, and then press Shift on your keyboard, select the chimney hood. So the two are selected, and here we have the align function you can use. I want them to center on x-axis. Okay, so now you see they are on the same line. Right, they're on the same line. Okay. Okay, so next let's generate some footline. For the footline, not like this sink or the stove, we don't need to click and select them one by one because we want to generate everything on the floor, right? So we don't select, you can just go here. We also have a generate function. Go here and then click footline. So all the cabinets on the floor will be selected automatically. Then you can choose the style and the material. And then we can generate. Finish. So see, let's take a look. Okay. You see all the footline are generated, right? Okay. And for the crown moldings are the same. Crown molding style and crown molding material. Okay, see? And countertop. Here, countertop selected. You can choose the front edge style. If you need a backsplash, you can also take here and how big you want it to be. Choose the material. For this one, let's find some stone. Here we go. There is the marble. And then we can generate. Finish. Okay, so here are the countertop with a very beautiful edge style. And here you can see the backsplash. Backsplash, right? Okay, so now we finish all the things that we need to generate. I think the next step is to change the style, right? For most of the time, all the cabinets in the kitchen are actually with the same style. Or sometimes you find the base cabinet one style or the wall cabinet another style. So from our picture, you can see only the two wall cabinets are with a different style with the glass, but all the other ones are with the same style, right? So we will change the style all together we will change them all together because that will be easier. And later, we will just change the 2 wall cabinets. Okay, so you can go here. We have the style. And you can first choose a cactus material. Maybe this color. So you see all the cactus are changed. If I open the doors, you can see the inside part. See, right? And you can change the door styles into the one you want. Let's see. Where is the one with the frame? What is one? Okay, I think it's a little bit slow here. Okay, we will just have to wait patiently. One second. Did they change? Not yet. Okay, let me refresh it one more time. I think, okay, I think it's get back. So we will choose the door style here from our public library. Okay, let me save and refresh it. Oh, okay, I think finally it changed, right? Yeah, okay, so finally it changed into the style, and we can change the door materials. We will also choose the same material. Okay, so now some of you guys may have the question. Here it didn't change. Why? Because they are the drawers, they are not the doors, right? So we here only change the doors. And if you want to change the drawers, it's down here, drawers, okay? But let me change the knobs first. I will choose a knob style. How about this modern style? Okay, like this. So you can choose the same style for the drawers here, but you can also use the style brush. Okay, so I will show you. For the style brush to brush all the drawers to make sure they have the same style. All right, okay. You see? And if you want to change any single unit of the cabinet, you can just click on it and change. For example, on the island, I don't want the knobs. Just click, go to style, and here you can delete the knob. And this one is the same. Delete the knobs, right? And for the wall cabinet, if we want to change it into a different door panel, you will also select it, go to the style, and then for the door style, we can choose a different one. Find the one with the glass. Where are they? It's the one with the glass. They are with the frame glass. I like this one, right? The grade glass. Make it stacked again. Okay, now it changed, right? It will change the material as well. Okay, and for the other one, all right, we didn't change the knobs, sorry. So let's change the knobs. The modern style, right? I think this one. Okay, so now you get the same knob. And for the other one, you can also use the dial brush for it. Okay, so now we have who is drawing? So now we have everything done, right? And don't forget the last step is to add some decoration. So from here, you can find the decoration. Right, these ones. But all the decorations are actually very small. So if you place them one by one to change the position, to move them around, that will also take you some time, right? That will also take you some time to change the position of it. And here is a easy way. So instead of dragging and drop them one by one, you can also go here. We have the air template, which can help you to finish it in a faster way. So we will choose custom smart decor. And here you just need to choose the L shape. Apply. And then finish. So you'll find the things on the countertop or even inside of the cabinets. See? Okay, and if there is anything you don't like, if you think there are too many things on here, you can select it and delete it. Or you can select it and move it to somewhere on here. Okay. Right, so you can move it to other places. You can delete it, or you can just drag and drop one by one. That really depends on yourself. All right. Okay. So now I think for everything, for the design, they will be here, right? So that will be everything. And we will try to make a rendering. And at the same time, if you guys have any questions, please leave your question in the chat box. And also I have seen Emma already sent you the feedback link. So now I'm going to take some renderings. Well, at this time, while we're waiting for the renderings, you can leave your questions here. You can click on the link and try to leave your feedback here, okay? All right, so let's see. Let me change the cameras to, oh, what did I press? All right, it's a little bit slow today. How do you use personal titles? Okay, so for this question, you have to upload your tiles with a different paving style to the enterprise catalog. So you will upload your own textures to the enterprise catalog, and then you can use it. Because just now I used the one from the public catalog, right? If you cannot find the one with the style or the paving, like the herringbone style. So if you cannot find it, you have to upload it as a new paving style to the enterprise catalog, and then you can use it. Okay, and more questions. How did you add the items on shelves and counter? That will be the same. For if you add the items on the shelf and the counter, you just drag and drop. Okay, you drag and drop the little things by yourself, or you can use our AI template. AI template can help you to put all the things on the countertop, on the shelves, all at once. So you don't have to do it one by one. That is the easy way. So you can either choose drag and drop, or you can use the AI template. And if it change the height of a furniture, that it change the scale of the other component. What do you mean the scale of the other component? You mean the inner space? Okay, so for example, if we have a cabinet with 3 shelves inside, and if you change the height of the cabinet, and of course the spacing of each of the shelves will be changing as well. Okay, so if that's what you mean. And is there a measurement? Okay, what's next? Is there a measurement to follow? Could you show how to? For the measurement, that depends. In the real situation, you will be discussed with the customer. You will go to their house to measure, to do the measurement. So you will know how big you want it to be. So for the base cabinet, normally we put from 600 to 700 milliliter, but that is an average size. It also depends if I don't know, if the people who live there are very tall, so maybe you can make them taller, or if they are short, right? But the average is like 600 to 700, 600 to 700 for the base cabinets. For the tall cabinet, for the wall cabinets, normally we may have 450, 450, or to 600. That depends. And even for the American style or the Asian style, there will be differences as well. Okay. Yeah. The handle. Okay. So if you want to change, no, the handle scale won't change. If you change the height of the cabinets, or if you change the width or the depth, the handle won't be changed. Okay. How can you add the spaces between the tiles? Okay, so that is not from today's course, but okay, so for the tile, you will go to pave editing, and then you can see there is where you can change the gap. So you can get the gap for it. And I think there might be something wrong with my internet. So 1 second, let me, Emma, can you mute the other people's microphone, please? Okay, so let me restart my website one more time. For the paving, for the gaps between the tiles, that is not actually from today. Today is for custom furniture. But when you use the floor planner for the wall design or for the seat, for the floor design, you can click to the pave editing. And from the pave editing, you can edit the gaps. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I really think there is something wrong with my Wi-Fi. I cannot get on it. But if you guys have more questions, you can keep typing in the chat box. And don't forget to click on the feedback link to leave your feedbacks. Okay. All right, let me see. All right, I cannot get inside of our merchant platform. All right, okay. So while we're waiting for the website is loading, do you guys have any more questions or are we good for today? Okay, all right. So Emma, do you have anything more that you want to say to these people? I think from my part is done.
Okay, I think there is one more question from Cho Yonglin. Yeah, is there a measurement to
Okay.
follow? Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean the measurement? The measurement of the cabinets or the measurement for the floor tiles? Okay. 1 second. Let me see. Just 1 more minute. I will share with you guys one document. So if you mean when you upload the textures for the tile for the floor of whatever, right? So here, let's see. Yeah, floor tile measurement and the laying of the Harrow style. Okay. All right, here we go. So for the wall tile or for the floor tile, here we have some suggested dimensions. Okay, so you can take a screenshot of this one, but they're only suggested. You can also follow your real size. So if you follow your real size, that is also fine. But if you don't know the real size, or if you don't know the exactly size of the tile, you can use this one as a reference. So for the floor tile, for the wall tile, we have some recommended sizes, and I suggest you to take a screenshot, and you can save it for your future reference. All right, and let me see if this one is still blank. And for uploading the Haribo style, you can go to Enterprise Catalog to upload from the paving. Okay, from the paving, you can upload your own ones, your own paving scheme. Okay, so maybe now we have some other questions, right? Okay, so if you still didn't click on the feedback link, you can also leave your feedback. And if you don't have any more questions, that's all for today. So thank you guys. Have a good day. Right, yeah, Emma is sending the feedback link 1 more time. So you can click on the link and leave your feedback.